having a program to work to means that everyone stays focused on the critical path. And if we can make sure that, if you have no plan, that critical path can just drag out and out and out and out and out because no one's focusing and going, well, what can we do? Can we layer those 5 tasks and do them at the same time? If we bring that forward, can we push ahead with this thing and just to try and have some sort of plan? And we do the same with lofts and the same with our pre-build department, our during build department. It's very simple to see where the hold-ups are, and that's where your time needs to be spent.
And this is where good managers, when you bring good managers in, that they're the ones that they bought into those timelines, those deadlines, and they're the ones commanding. Because you can have a program as well, but then if there's no accountability, like you have to have the deadline, but then you also have to have the consequences for people for not having that somebody there driving it, holding people to account. Because otherwise, they once they realise there's no accountability for it, then it fucking goes out the window as well.
Yeah, I suppose the trick there is making sure that the manager is working to somewhat realistic timelines and has a good understanding of what should be expected.
I don't know. I would challenge that as well a bit, because I think
Mr. Challenge this morning.
Fucking challenge everyone.
Someone's had his meter
to swim.
Well, talk about chat. I'm attending a charity football day today, so we've got my football kit. So I'm just in my challenging mood, ready for
Payne one.
Ready to be looked the wrong way and then fall over and claim a yellow card foul. Come on, ref. No, but what I was saying is my leadership and management style, rightly or wrongly, is I just naturally put a high sense of urgency on any task that I've got to do, regardless whether it actually needs to be done this week or next week or the week after. And I direct that challenge to my team. And I did it again recently to one of my team. It's like we got to get this deadline out by Friday. There's this, what are we going to do? Because this is what needs to happen. When we can do by, and I put it on them. I'm like, what are we going to do? And then they're like, well, there's nothing really much I can do unless I work later. I'm like, right, great, do that then. Like, let's do it. I've got to get this out by Friday. And because the definition of realistic. This is where I struggle with today's world. Is that if someone has got working hours of 9 till 5 with 3 breaks in between. In an SME startup, that is not really, if you're in a role of responsibility anyway, that is just not really workable. Like in certain moments when a task comes up, it's just got to be done, regardless of what is.
I completely agree with what you're saying there in terms of setting targets, pushing the team, getting the most out of the team. But it's the consequence bit that I'm speaking to, really, that if you punish the team for not meeting what are maybe quite ambitious targets, then you can end up burning out your team, right? And you can have team members get disgruntled with management, and then that can be a bit of a downward spiral if the management isn't aware of what's like a realistic expectation on things.
But also you have to push your team to that extent to sometimes realise if they're just all talk.
Yeah, no, you should push them, but it's the consequence.
They go, workload's too much. Then if you actually push it and go, well, actually, someone else in the team can do double what you're doing. I think it's just you chatting shit, really.
I literally just had this conversation yesterday as well. I pulled somebody in, senior-ish role, and I the other day I made a joke about the workload. I was like, how are you finding everything? How's your workload? Yeah, yes, it's really busy. And then whenever anyone says this to me, and we're walking around the office, whenever like that normal chat comes up, or how's everything, and they say busy, my instant reaction always is, could you be busy though? And they're just like, what do you mean? I said, well, do you think you've got capacity to be busier? You said you're busy. I mean, we're all busy, but could you be busier? Like, no, I don't think I could. So I said, so if I give you another project now, do you reckon you could handle it? No, I don't think I could. I'm like, well, others can. So why can't you?
If you enjoy content like this, then make sure you go and subscribe to the Ground Up Podcast.